There's something magical about a classic car, the chrome bumpers, sweeping fenders, and that unmistakable nostalgic vibe. These machines aren't just vehicles, they're rolling time capsules, reminders of an era when driving was all about raw connection between man and machine. But what if you could take that timeless style and blend it with the cutting-edge performance of the future? Imagine instant torque at your fingertips, zero tailpipe emissions, and a ride so smooth you barely hear a thing, yet still wrapped in the body of a car that turns heads wherever it goes. That's the promise of electric conversions. Today, we're diving into the thrilling process of transforming a gas-guzzling classic into a modern EV powerhouse. We'll break it down step by step, from picking the right project car to installing the motor, wiring the battery system, and taking it for that first silent spin. Whether you're a hardcore DIY builder, a weekend hobbyist, or just a car fan curious about what's possible, this guide will show you how the EV swap revolution keeps a classic S-Soul alive while giving it a second life in the 21st century. Buckle up, because this ride is about to spark new ideas. The first step in any EV conversion project is choosing the right donor car. While technically any car can be converted, some classics are better suited than others. Cars with lightweight frames, manual transmissions, and simple wiring systems make the process much easier. That's why popular choices include the VW Beetle, first-gen Mustangs, Datsun 2 for OG, and even vintage Porsches. These cars don't just have iconic looks, they also have structures that are forgiving for beginners. Why does weight matter? Because electric motors deliver plenty of torque, but batteries are heavy. A lighter car means better performance without needing an oversized battery pack. Classics with too much bulk, like old Cadillacs or Lincolns, can still be converted, but you'll need more investment in power and batteries. Meanwhile, something compact like a Beetle or MG Midget balances performance and efficiency beautifully, making them perfect candidates. Transmission type is another big factor. Manual transmissions are simpler to integrate with electric motors, and some builders even keep the clutch for added driving fun. Automatics, while possible, add complexity and cost since they weren't designed for electric torque delivery. So if you're starting out, pick a stick-shift classic. It'll save you time and money. Lastly, consider the condition of the donor car, and straight bodies are a must. You don't want to spend all your energy patching up a car before you even get to the electric conversion. Ideally, pick a mechanically tired car-blown engine, failed fuel system, because you'll be removing those parts anyway. This way you save money and give new life to a car that might otherwise be scrapped. Once you've got your donor car, it's time to prepare it for the transformation. The process starts with removing everything gas-related: the engine, radiator, fuel tank, exhaust, and any associated lines. What you're left with is a shell ready for its new electric heart. This stage can feel intimidating, but in reality, it's mostly unbolting and carefully labeling what comes out. Think of it like hitting reset on your classic. Pulling the gas engine isn't just about making room, it's about shedding unnecessary weight. The giant caster and block, carburetor, exhaust manifolds, muffler, catalytic converter, they're all heavy. Once they're gone, the car feels surprisingly light and empty. This weight savings actually helps offset the additional pounds you'll be adding back in with the battery pack. In some cases, you may even improve the weight balance of the car. During teardown, it's important to inspect the engine bay and chassis for any damage or rust that needs repairing. Since you're about to drop in expensive electric components, the last thing you want is a weak frame or corroded mounts. Reinforce motor mounts if necessary, and clean up the bay so your electric motor and batteries look neat and secure. Many builders even repaint the bay at this stage for a fresh, professional finish. And here as a pro tip, keep as many stock parts as possible if you plan to sell or repurpose them. Old engines, radiators, or fuel tanks might still have resale value to restorers or scrapyards. Not only does this help recoup some of your conversion cost, but it also makes the project more sustainable by reusing and recycling. Once stripped, you'll see your classic in a whole new light, like a blank canvas ready for its next masterpiece. Now comes the fun part: installing the electric motor, the beating heart of your EV conversion. Electric motors come in two main types: AC and DC. DC motors are simpler, cheaper, and historically popular in DIY conversions. AC motors, on the other hand, are more efficient, offer regenerative braking, and deliver smoother performance. Many modern builders opt for AC kits sourced from manufacturers like NetGain, or even salvaged Tesla drive units. Mounting the motor requires a bit of customization. Typically, you'll use an adapter plate that connects the motor to your car's existing transmission. This allows you to retain the manual gearbox and clutch, which gives a fun, old-school driving experience with electric torque. Some builders skip the transmission entirely, opting for a direct drive setup where the motor connects straight to the differential. While simpler, direct drive often requires more powerful motors and is less forgiving for beginners. Torque delivery is where electric swaps shine. Unlike gas engines that need to rev up for power, electric motors deliver maximum torque instantly. That means even a modest 100 horsepower electric motor can make your classic feel shockingly quick. Imagine your Beetle or Mustang launching off the line with the kind of pull that rivals modern sports cars. It's grin-inducing, and it's why EV swaps are catching fire among enthusiasts. When installing, alignment and balance are critical. The motor must sit securely and properly aligned to avoid vibrations or drivetrain stress. Many EV conversion kits come with prefabricated mounts designed for specific cars, making this step much easier. Done right, this stage transforms your classic from a silent shell to a machine with real electrifying potential. Batteries are the fuel tanks of the future, and integrating them correctly is one of the most important steps in an EV conversion. Lithium-ion batteries dominate the market thanks to their energy density and reliability. But where do you put them in a classic car? Builders usually mount packs under the hood, in the trunk, or beneath the floor pan. The goal is to balance weight while keeping the car safe and stable. Weight distribution is everything. Drop all your batteries in the trunk, and your car handles like a boat. Spread them evenly between the front and rear, and you can achieve near-perfect balance. Some builders even design custom enclosures that slot neatly into existing cavities where fuel tanks or spare tires used to sit. The best builds look like the car came this way from the factory. Cooling is another major factor. Batteries generate heat during charging and discharging, and without proper management, that heat can shorten their lifespan or cause safety risks. That's why many conversions use cooling plates, fans, or even liquid cooling systems similar to those in Teslas. Speaking of Tesla, many builders salvage Tesla battery modules for their high performance and proven reliability. They're compact, powerful, and relatively affordable compared to brand new packs. And don't forget safety. Proper battery management means adding a BMS battery management system that monitors voltage, temperature, and charge across every cell. This ensures your pack charges evenly, prevents overcharging, and extends lifespan. Batteries are the most expensive part of a conversion, so protecting them with a smart system is non-negotiable. If the motor is the heart and the batteries are the muscles, then the wiring is the nervous system of your electric classic. This stage combines art and science. As you connect high voltage lines from the battery to the motor controller and low voltage lines to your car's original systems. It's not just about making things work, it's about making them work safely and reliably. At the center of the wiring setup is the motor controller. This device takes input from your accelerator pedal and tells the motor how much power to deliver. Think of it as the brain translating your foot into motion. High voltage cables, usually thick, orange insulated wires, carry power from the battery pack to the controller and then to the motor. Safety gear like circuit breakers and fuses are essential here to protect against overloads. But powering the motor isn't enough, you need to keep the rest of the car's systems alive too. Classic cars weren't designed to run off 400 volts battery packs, so you'll need a DC-DC converter. This device steps down high voltage to 12 volts, allowing you to run headlights, gauges, and wipers, just like before. You'll also likely need an electric vacuum pump to power the brake booster, since you no longer have engine vacuum. Finally, wiring and a battery management system BMS ties it all together. The BMS monitors each cell's health and balances charging, ensuring everything runs smoothly. Without it, your expensive battery pack could degrade prematurely or even fail. Wiring may seem daunting, but with the right kit and safety precautions, it's completely doable for skilled dyers and absolutely essential for a successful EV conversion. Once the car can move, you'll need a way to recharge it. That's where the charging system comes in. Most DIY conversions use level 2 chargers for home use, which provide a full charge overnight. For enthusiasts who want road trip capability, you can integrate CCS or CHAdeMO fast charging hardware, though this requires more advanced setup and compatibility checks. The charging port itself can be mounted in creative ways. Some builders hide it behind the original gas filler door, keeping the car's classic aesthetic intact. Others mount it discreetly in the bumper or grille. Done right, the charging setup blends seamlessly with the car, letting you plug in without ruining the vintage charm. Next up is the instrument cluster. Original speedometers and fuel gauges won't cut it anymore. You need digital displays that show battery percentage, VOLTAGE, charge status, and even motor temperature. Many aftermarket EV dashes can be customized to fit within the original housing, preserving the old-school look while adding futuristic functionality. It's the best of both worlds. Vintage on the outside, smart tech on the inside. Real-time telemetry is also becoming popular. Apps and digital screens can track efficiency, range, and even performance metrics like torque output. For builders, this data isn't just cool, it's essential for troubleshooting and optimizing the build. When done right, your classic feels both nostalgic and futuristic, giving you a dashboard that looks retro but functions like a Tesla. After weeks or months of work, the moment of truth arrives. The first drive. Once everything is bolted in, wired up, and double-checked, it's time to take your classic EV to the road. The first thing you'll notice? Silence. No engine rumble. No exhaust note. Just the gentle whir of the electric motor. It's a surreal experience, like driving your classic in stealth mode. Then comes the torque. Press the accelerator, and the car leaps forward instantly. There's no waiting for revs to build or gears to kick down, just smooth, immediate power. Even modest EV conversions can make classics feel like rockets compared to their original gas engines. The mix of old-school styling and modern performance turns heads everywhere you go. Testing isn't just about fun, it's about safety. You'll need to check braking performance, steering feel, and suspension response under the new weight distribution. Fine-tuning may involve adjusting spring rates, upgrading brakes, or recalibrating your BMS. These tweaks ensure the car is not only fast, but also safe and reliable for long-term use. Expect lots of attention. People will stop you at gas stations, ironically, to ask what's under the hood. Car meets will swarm with curious enthusiasts, some excited, others skeptical. But when they see your car take off with instant torque, while emitting nothing but clean air, most will admit it's the future. That first drive is where the soul of the classic meets the performance of tomorrow. Before you can daily drive your electric classic, there's the legal side to handle. In the US, EV conversions usually require re-registration since you've changed the powertrain. Some states are stricter than others, requiring inspections or proof of compliance with safety standards. Always check with your DMV early to avoid surprises down the road. Then there's the cost. EV conversions aren't cheap. For budget-conscious builders, DIY kits are a great starting point. Companies now sell complete packages with motors, controllers, and batteries designed to fit specific classics. This cuts down on guesswork and makes the process much more approachable. If you've got the tools and patience, you can save thousands while learning invaluable skills along the way. Pro tip: join EV conversion forums and local groups. The community is full of enthusiasts who've already solved the challenges you'll face. From wiring diagrams to supplier recommendations, this shared knowledge can save you time, money, and headaches. Plus, it's inspiring to see how diverse the builds are, from electric VW buses to electrified muscle cars. The possibilities are endless. So there you have it, a complete guide to transforming a classic car into a fully electric masterpiece. The beauty of an EV swap is that it doesn't erase the soul of your classic, it preserves it while giving it a second life. You still get the curves, the chrome, and the nostalgia, but now paired with silent acceleration, it's modern reliability, and a green footprint. It's the best of both worlds, proving that classic style and futuristic tech can live in perfect harmony. Whether you're motivated by sustainability, performance, or just the thrill of building something unique, an EV conversion is one of the most rewarding projects a car enthusiast can take on. It's not cheap and it's not simple, but the result is a car that truly stands out in every way. If this guide inspired you, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Next Gear for more deep dives into the future of car culture. Until next time, drive safe, drive smart, and keep the classics alive.